Hey guys, today we're playing Super Fight. It's a game where we make a bunch of heroes and they beat each other up, and we see who's the best hero. But there's different contexts we can put them in with these fun little cards. I didn't mean to say little. They're not that small.
They're not that small.
These huge cards.
Yeah, these the biggest cards I've ever seen.
So big.
What did you guys think of the fact that not all heroes wear capes? And
Well-
that there are heroes everywhere we are.
Are you gonna make every hero like a nurse and a teacher and be all weird about this?
Yeah,
Great.
like a single mom who works two jobs.
Oh my god.
How'd she feel about her kids, though?
Give it up. You're not Reba, you never will be, bitch.
Wait, three.
Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
Okay, let's.
My shit's already off the wall.
Okay.
All right, I've got one, and guys, I'm gonna be honest, you guys are screwed.
Are we doing this tournament style? Are we going tournament style? He's gonna present someone and someone's just gonna take it the f down. And if it can't take it down, it can't take it down. Okay?
You know what I
Someone
wish we
play
put in
something,
this?
and I-
Okay, let's go.
Hey.
You don't want to start with that?
Wait,
You don't
is
want-
this
hey,
start?
start. He doesn't want to start
You
with
don't
that.
want me to start?
He's
All right, you want me to
scared.
start this
Yes,
shit?
you
Start this shit?
Yeah.
You want to start this
Is
shit?
it my stinky
Before we
Hey!
I've got my fucking balls. And then okay,
In
no.
one hand.
I've got something better. Good luck. You guys, if you all want to forfeit, you can.
Okay.
I've got
Alright.
Danny DeVito with no depth perception.
Oh,
Good shit.
He's just barreling through.
He just goes.
He's like, whoa, so
Imagine Danny DeVito, but he doesn't
rolls.
stop.
I feel like it'd be exactly like Phil from Hercules, and
Yeah.
he's just running alongside him. Shane, that's terrifying, and
Yeah.
not a night goes by where I don't dream about that exact scenario.
Yeah.
So I'm actually prepared for this.
Okay.
I've actually got, his name is Nicolas Cage.
Whoa.
And he has a titanium rhino horn growing out of his face.
A what?
So a titanium rhino horn, so it's hair, but like
Like
rhino.
nose in place of nose, or is
place
it,
of-
is
it's-
it unicorn style?
I think it's, so honestly, it's
coming out of his
to
mouth.
the right. Yeah, out of the mouth. Yeah, you're right. He's like, and that's why he talks like that. And so if Danny DeVito doesn't have depth perception, he's gonna be like, I want to hug Nicolas Cage.
gonna
and he
run
doesn't see
into it.
And then he gets impaled.
But no, it's coming out of their face. Danny DeVito is below their
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
But
is
Nicolas
below
Cage is
face
usually
line.
on all fours like a little doggy, like a little doggy man.
Bro, you're so
You're trying to get down on Danny DeVito's level?
Yeah.
That's dangerous,
is
man. You do
dangerous.
not want to get down to that level.
All stories about Nicolas Cage from Hollywood is just like when you meet him, he tries to give you a little kiss on your knees.
Ew, wait, what?
Yeah. He's always just like, hey, as a sign of respect, I want to give you a little kiss on your
Nick,
Kiss on
knees.
your
don't do
knees.
that.
Just a little knees.
If we're going based off what we've heard in Hollywood, then
Yeah.
I've heard that Danny DeVito has an absolutely sick uppercut. So if he's coming and he's just gearing for it,
So if it's the mouth and the horn, does it like slide up because there's a curvature on the? It's got a little English on it for the horn, as he like tries to drive up. It's. I can see that, and he also has like a Sonic the Hedgehog like roll attack, right?
yeah.
Shit.
No,
All right,
you
all right,
charge it up.
Definitely roll.
Damien,
I think we
you
need a
lost,
location. I think we need a
dude.
I get it.
location.
Well, okay.
Okay, so now
You lost
let's
need a location.
to the
Hold on.
director of Matilda. Huh.
That's right.
You guys know that?
yeah.
we need a location to make this feel more obvious.
Okay.
This is going to determine it, I think.
We're in a super fancy country club.
Oh no, this is huge.
Okay.
This is huge because
Go
Nicolas
ahead.
Cage
Right.
might have been banned from it for being weird.
He can't even.
You can't get in.
You can't even
Well,
get
here's
in.
the thing, though. Nicolas Cage, chameleon of an actor, and there is that kind of chameleon with a horn. He can kind of probably fit in and pretend that I don't know. He's Gary Busey, who owns the club. So it's very
This
possible.
disguise better be good with that
Look.
rhino horn coming out of his face.
It's shiny. It's titanium. Just like, hey, I'm sure one of our rings is
be a party hat.
Let's settle this. Let's settle this. Let's go to the driving range.
Okay.
One ball each. Whoever can just knock it out of the fucking park.
All right.
You're not gonna-
Let's knock
you
the
don't
ball.
have depth.
I don't have depth. Exactly.
But he's closer to
I'm
the ball
going
for
I'm
sure.
hitting it so far. It's farther than he realizes.
But realistically, Nicolas Cage looking down with a horn coming out of his mouth, he's not going to see it either.
That's
It's
true.
an honest, fair
That's
draw.
true. It feels fair. All
Leave
right.
it up to the audience.
Okay.
All right.
Personally.
Are we ready to vote?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, two men I don't care about
Knocking
at a
down some
country
balls.
club.
Whoa!
That's my favorite thing to do.
Danny DeVito
That's my
and
favorite
Nicolas.
thing you
Oh,
do.
not you guys, Danny DeVito and Nick Cage. I actually
know.
care about them.
I
Actually,
am
You don't
Nicolas
give a
Cage.
shit about them?
He's
You
my
heard it
dad.
here, folks.
You do.
Actually, those are the ones I care about.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we let them discuss?
Okay, yeah, we can.
So we've discussed it. You guys can discuss.
What? You guys are deciding if we get to discuss?
We're doing it tournament style.
Nick Cage picked up that horn.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito
could
didn't
not
choose
pick
that.
up.
No.
Yeah.
I did
Up
get
for
lost
the
with the golf. The
Italian.
golf lost me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Check
like,
out during the golf stuff.
The second we went
be honest,
country
I wasn't
club
listening.
to weird little guys.
Yeah.
Golf.
Oh, got it. Country club, golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
That's the club
If they
they're
get to
referring
use the clubs as weapons.
Oh, can
Oh,
they dual
but-
wield?
He's just swinging it around.
Oh yeah, I think he's fully just spinning.
Well, if he uses if he uses the sonic attack, like honestly, he's quite the
He's
divot.
spinning so fast that he's small enough. I think he gets airborne.
That's what I'm saying. I think Danny DeVito wins. Do you guys agree?
Okay.
I do agree that I think Danny.
I think so too.
I will. You know what? I will gladly concede.
Okay.
I respect that because you guys chose.
Nicolas Cage is dead.
He does have that
You
tomb
heard it.
already ready. He has a tomb in New Orleans all ready to go.
Danny DeVito stays. Anyone have
I'd like
anything
to
that
see
they
that.
were excited about? Okay,
I have
listen,
one.
I haven't actually looked at mine. Okay, let's go.
I also have. I have a man fueled by revenge.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
We have Abraham Lincoln.
Wow.
With a sniper rifle.
Oh
my
god! Wow, the tables have turned.
The tables have turned.
Honestly,
Who's
that's some
standing
good
behind the
content.
chair now?
I'll tell you who's standing behind the chair. It's the player to my left, Tommy Bones.
Whoa!
Armed with a machine gun.
Okay.
What?
Okay, so it's Abraham Lincoln with a sniper rifle or
And
Tommy with a
Tommy.
machine gun.
Wow.
Do I want to win or do I want to win?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
That's tough.
Which one is the real you? The one in the cards or the one here?
Do you have machine gun experience? Like, have you fought in a war?
That's not fair because we can't ask Abraham Lincoln that.
I can. Give me a Ouija board. Give me a Ouija
Thank
board.
you
We got a
for
Ouija board.
bailing me out of that
No,
immediately.
You can't ask him that because we can't ask Abe that. And if we're not going from real facts, we can't do it.
Were sniper rifles around in
No.
I mean, there were rifles that could get some distance.
We're
and a
using
scope,
logic
but
on
we're
the
like,
sniper rifle card.
Okay, well, the man with a hole in his head and a big old hat.
Is it a modern sniper rifle?
Hey, guns down. Let's just talk about Abe versus
man
Tommy.
to man.
Hands down.
It's not about the gun, it's about the warrior. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, let's f***ing go, dude.
Okay.
All right.
Okay?
I bet they're about the same height.
Yeah.
I
okay.
think Abe can't stand a chance. Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's gonna take
Tommy.
it down.
Tommy's
don't
went
know.
through 2020.
This is,
I don't know, man.
This
I
is
mean,
confusing
as far
because
as-
I want to fight for me.
Honestly,
Abraham is a little f***er, and I will take him down.
I'll say this, Tommy. Someone took him down point blank, like real close. He got a machine gun. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that news for anyone?
But no, I've got good news. An actor took him down, so whoa, you got the edge. He does have a weakness to actors.
That's true. He gets 50% crit damage from actors.
Oh my god.
But you know what, Tommy? You've got a machine gun. What if it kind of threads the needle for every shot he's already got?
What if it just
Oh.
It just goes right through.
many times-
Oh, we're
get
not even
shot.
thinking.
Just the
Here's
one
the thing.
thing that's in the
Tommy's
dome,
an
yeah.
actor. Also, though, is really good at typing and editing and creating music.
not
Like,
helping him at all?
like really good with a trigger.
Okay,
Do
you're
you
saying
know
I'm
what
Typing.
what kind of editing is that?
Oh no, he's just good at the computer. He's good at tech.
Dexterity.
He's got that. He's a droid with his fingers.
I love when men yell about me about dexterity.
Draw a random character to be their angry best friend.
Oh,
So you're
get
getting
an assistant.
sidekicks, bitch.
Okay,
Just from the top.
they draw.
Let's see.
Who'd you
If
get?
it's John Wilkes Booth, I'm gonna shit myself.
That would be cool.
Oh. Well,
The son of the moon.
I got a mafia don.
Ooh,
A
Don?
mafia don.
What is a mafia don?
that's
like
The
the
guy like kissed the ring.
guy who's in charge of all the mafia.
Yeah.
yeah.
Joining Tommy with a machine gun is a family of otters.
Oh
Okay.
man, it's over.
That.
Do they think I'm part of them?
Yeah.
Look it
Yeah,
up.
they do.
Abraham Lincoln hated otters.
I will say, the problem for you, Tommy, now is that Abraham Lincoln has the sniper rifle, so that's long distance.
Me as the player or me as the fighter?
Yeah. So this is
sorry.
good for you.
Okay.
This is Abraham Lincoln. I think has the edge here because. Or wait, no, you have the otters.
Yeah.
Can I get some
Okay.
clarity on something real quick?
Did the otters give
so
hold on.
confusing.
Did the
The
otters
otters-
give me an edge?
I think so because
Yeah,
the otters.
that-
Are the otters edging me?
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
they're
it was,
not.
It was long suspected that Abraham Lincoln was gay. What kind of otter are we talking
That is
about?
true. That is true.
Are otters gay?
Otter's a gay term.
Okay, the otters provide an edge because they can flank the other person because they're quick and they're moving around.
You're assuming a lot of intelligence out of these otters.
Otters
I
are
think they're
very
just gonna be-
smart.
I think I'll say this: otters are vicious as.
They are vicious.
They will actually like they're cute. They hold
They're
hands. They've
big,
got their
too.
tummy rocks, but they will shred your bone.
I think you're gonna win because I feel like it's still in the theater. I feel like the mafia guy is at the same show that Abraham Lincoln's at.
My American cousin.
I think Tommy has survived so much of
The last 5 years.
things that Abe didn't.
Okay, Abraham Lincoln starts at the end though, and he's going in the.
I don't think the Mafia Don
Okay.
adds much except for after you kill him, then the mafia is going to be coming after you.
Yeah.
But in this moment,
Yeah.
the otters and the machine gun
Yeah.
are doing quite a bit.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, think about an old-timey pistol. Modern machine gun, it's even better. So
Okay, so we're going with Tommy and a machine gun.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I lost, but I won.
You lost, but you won. Let's put Danny DeVito over here. Let's put Tommy with
Tommy
the machine
killed
gun.
Abraham Lincoln.
A telemarketer that's 100 stories tall. Now listen, her phone is huge.
Her phone
Is
or
that
her
her
body?
main weapon?
Her body's huge, but her phone is equally
Proportional.
Yeah, it's proportional to her. So that's a big phone, Angela. Hold on. And it's gonna crush people. It's got a cord. She's
Oh, it's a
wired in-
landline.
Yeah, it's a landline. bitch.
wow.
Can you
Oh,
imagine her
shit.
friends who are also working at this big ass office with her? Because she's not alone, bitch. She's got a whole company behind her.
What's she selling?
The cord's tangled around all the skyscrapers as she's like,
Yeah, she's like walking around. She uses that shit as a ring, bitch.
ding ding.
I think I have something that could defeat
You do.
the 100-foot tall telemarketer.
And call her by her name, Casey.
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 I have a self-driving car that's armed with a barbed wire net.
Whoa.
So this-
Okay.
and we've put the destination as
As her office.
Casey. So it's going straight at.
So you're just going.
It's going to be hitting her ankles over and over again.
And can I ask, what with the net?
Well, it's a barbed wire net.
How does
so
the
it's-
car
it
hold the
hurts.
net? I'm interested in how anyone arms themselves with a wired
Look,
net.
these self-driving cars are crazy, man.
Well, the hands aren't on the wheels. So they can hold the...
I think you just go.
They need to be regulated,
I don't, look, I personally,
Yeah.
morally against them, but
Yeah.
they're out there and they're
You guys,
doing shit.
we should, what is it called? The way?
The Waymo.
We should find one again.
What's a Waymo?
We should go through Carl's Jr. with it, like a,
Not Carl's Jr.
or whatever. We should do a, what is it? Mukbang in
What-
a way.
what's a
Oh,
Waymo?
that
What's
a
a Waymo?
Waymo.
Is it a
Away home
self-driving
mukbang
car?
in
Way home
WeHo.
mukbang.
I think the
think
net
so?
goes out like to the sides on the self-driving car, so it's almost like as it drives through like under the legs of Casey, it's gonna wrap around.
So we got like a real
This is
speed
kind of like
racer
this is
situation.
kind of like a Hoth situation.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, and the only thing
And Casey's a big AT-AT.
Casey can't fight with anything because she's just big.
What?
What is she? What's her weapon?
You're talking about Heroes Without Capes,
phone.
and you're gonna do Casey like that?
Yeah,
Why don't
so-
you support women for once?
Don't worry,
in your
guys.
life?
Godzilla can't do anything. He doesn't have a
You're
sword.
actually sick. You really?
Monkey clap
She
for
doesn't have
that.
a gun, so she can't fight. You're
That's not what
right.
I'm saying. I'm just saying all she is 100 stories tall.
All
That's
she
all. You're gonna
is.
degrade her like that.
I'm sorry, but telemarketers,
Are nothing?
they are not nothing, but they deceive.
Are you familiar
What?
with Godzilla and how he just sort of walks around the whole movie? He just walks around.
He does shoot lasers.
That's it.
Do you think if she falls over, she has a huge life alert?
She's not old. She's just a telemarketer.
Well, Chance, I'm gonna ask this. Why wouldn't she have that headset? Like, she seems like she wouldn't be as mobile.
I think she still has the drama of like picking it up and like playing with the landline.
So, okay,
She likes
got it.
to...
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes to
So
twirl.
she has a giant phone.
It's
Because then she can go...
Oh, so that's what I was asking. Does she have a weapon? Like can she
does.
use?
She has a
has a big phone.
You know what?
She has
a
her
gun.
confidence.
She has
No,
a
no,
gun.
she doesn't.
And it's pink.
You know what,
It's
Angela?
a pink
Okay,
gun.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
sometimes
cute.
women are the weapon, Angela. Sometimes women are the weapon.
I don't know how to get out of this.
Imagine going on a blind date and it's a 100-foot tall telemarketer.
Okay,
You know, how
hot.
crazy is that got?
You're like...
If you went on a first date and it turned out to be a 100-foot tall telemarketer,
You'd think it was like a perspective thing
Propose?
with the photos, yeah. You're like, I thought you were just really close to the camera.
Get down when you get a little
I
smaller.
think I'm confusing telemarketers with like pyramid
Scam calls?
like scam calls.
They're just like salesmen.
yeah, they're just normal people.
They're literally just normal people.
I was thinking they were like, we got send me iTunes gift cards.
a lot of them
No,
are
you're thinking
automated
scammers.
too.
Scammers, yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
that's
scammers.
different.
a 100-foot tall scammer, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, no.
That's scary.
No.
Okay, I'm thinking.
I don't wanna
Yeah,
deal with
let's
it.
add
All right,
something.
we got to add a little thing. Here we go.
Oh my God, what is this one?
Okay, yeah,
What is
what's the
yellow?
challenge?
Okay, no longer are we fighting against each other.
Oh,
Now it's a driving
Oh, this is
contest.
fun.
she ordered the Uber.
The best Arctic explorer.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. I just lost that so bad.
No, you can walk around.
You can walk around,
walk around.
and be
can explore.
cold.
I think self-driving cars can warm themselves up because of the
Yeah.
engine,
Yeah.
In the
because of
Arctic?
fire.
Okay,
fire,
because
yeah.
of fire.
Yeah, the Waymo definitely can.
The Waymo is like,
Sponsored.
it's going down there. Yeah.
Guys, this
Thank you
super
for-
fight is brought to you by Waymo.
No. Honestly?
When we're talking Arctic, is it just like pure like Antarctica white snow? Because I
Or-
feel like that might mess with some kind of like system that you have.
Or just
pure light
Are we in northern Canada
with the permafrost.
That's nice.
Yeah.
during summer?
Casey would do well in Canada, not in the Arctic.
Yeah, I'm
Arctic?
thinking
Is Canada
self-
in the Arctic?
Canada.
It goes up.
Some
to,
of it?
It goes up to the Arctic.
Oh, Canada big as
I don't know, I
hell.
just said Canada.
Casey can move to Canada.
Casey's a
Yeah.
I think she'd be
She could.
successful.
I think
She always
Casey.
threatens
Time
it.
down.
I'm gonna move to Canada. I'm
Watch
gonna move
me.
to Canada.
This
I'm
is
gonna
the
walk
year.
out of this
November,
job
I'm
right
moving
now.
to Canada. Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I think Casey is a hero. That isn't
doubling
what
back.
okay.
You're doubling
I think Casey is incredible, and she must like face so much adversary as an 100 stories tall telemarker.
That's true.
But I think this self-driving car is gonna beat her.
Okay. Great.
What? I'm voting for you.
I know. I was shocked.
He's
I didn't
shocked.
know what was. I didn't know what was happening there.
I just can't get my mind around how she'll beat this self-driving car.
Right.
So you vote car,
Yeah.
Car.
Damien?
I was honestly for the telemarketer. I don't want to be a naysayer like a horse, but I'm just like-
Unfortunately, I'm gonna also vote for the telemarketer.
Hey, that's fine.
All she does have to do is step on it.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, the
she just has to
cord-
dodge it one
cord-
time.
She's 100 stories tall.
She's 100 feet tall. 100 stories is even bigger.
But cars can drop.
But steel's heavier than feathers.
Fine, boys, fine.
She doesn't look the girl to win.
Fine.
My thought is just the cord. If she's
I think it's just
dragging
because I
it along-
hate Casey.
Yeah, wait.
No, Casey
Truth
sucks.
comes out. What? Let's do a 3 or a 4. 3, 5,
A three?
a 3.
Three?
Oh my God.
My team will only be women today.
Why did you look at me like that?
Do you need this one?
I just want you to know my super team is only women.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Anyone have anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have some.
Okay, then I have one.
I do.
Okay.
Are we doing a 3 battle?
Sure. Anyone can hop in. Let's see.
I present to the table the United Nations.
Okay.
Okay.
And this card that I drew says top half is Bruce Lee. The
Wait.
entire United Nations.
But the top half.
The top half
torso.
of all of
So
them
the arms.
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
Bruce
because the
Lee.
arms are the whole thing.
They vote on
Dang.
shit and then they're like, Bruce?
Who's your top half?
All right. Weirdly, bottom half Bruce Lee. Let's think about this. War, famine,
Okay.
cussing, all those horsemen. We got ourselves a plague of locusts.
Okay.
Uh-oh, they're here to devour all the crops of
Look,
the
they're
United
like
Nations.
a grasshopper type of creature.
Yeah, it's like a cicada, but it eats all your crops.
Like
and
a
it's,
reptile.
It's
No,
like,
they're
it's a
insect
bug. It's a bug.
Grasshoppers.
It's a bug.
Bruce Lee, like even though they each have 6 hands, like Bruce Lee is so good at the like Wing Chun, just
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
But what if he couldn't really block their hands that easily because they had jellyfish instead of hands? So it's a whole swarm of locusts. That's 6 little legs for each locust, I think, and
So they're stingy
seems right.
stingers.
just a bunch of stingy stingers.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Oh, shit.
A real bummer about the whole Bruce Lee thing, my friend.
The entire United Nations.
But that
big
includes
group of people.
France.
The United
That's
Nations.
just bugs and jelly.
Jelly.
Bugs and jelly.
Hey, you know.
Like that's
And the
just
United
bugs and like sticky shit, and you got the entire United.
I
all
want
of them
to
are half
point of
Bruce
order,
Lee.
wind it back there.
Oh.
Jellyfish. Their main thing is not generally being sticky. It's they sting you real bad and you get poisoned.
Yeah.
It's giving bugs.
They're nitocystic, and so they have these barbs in their stings that actually stick in you.
I'm just not scared.
That's really tough too because they
Angela
can
really doesn't
fly.
fear bugs.
They can fly, but also do they have water, like the ability to swim because they have jellyfish. You know.
That's true.
They're half jellyfish, half locust, so that is.
and they're
yeah, well, they're half a huge conglomerate.
From all over the world. I think we're envisioning different things because I'm seeing a building that the United Nations is all in, and Bruce Lee is like,
Top half of the building.
that's what I mean. He's
at the
there.
United Nations.
So anything gets close to the United Nations, he's just like, he does the like thing.
That's amazing.
I was picturing like a centaur, so it's like a normal size Bruce Lee, and then a lot of legs.
And then just bugs.
So all of them are
fucking
stuck
Bloodborne
together
boss.
that come into
One,
one.
yeah.
That's really
boss.
scary.
Dark Souls boss.
That'll just scare
what?
the plague away.
Yeah, and
A what?
you're just
A Dark Souls boss.
A Dark Souls boss.
Yes, yes.
But wait,
some creepy
peanut
demon
butter.
shit. Yes.
Bruce Lee, Uniter of Nations.
That's a Magic the Gathering card. I thought though, I was thinking like it was a bunch of different, like every member nation, and then the top half of each of them was another Bruce Lee.
Still
and you're like, oh,
stronger
clearly
than
that's
bugs.
Ghana, but there's top half is Bruce Lee.
The real trouble is that most of the legs are going to agree on one thing, and then the U.S. is going to go no.
So you've always got these 2 legs trying to go.
And then you see there's like
needed a
6
good
pairs of legs
joke.
that actually run it all, and you're like, wait, why does everyone else even vote if only these 6 pairs of legs actually get to vote on things that happen?
Yeah, so they are
Yeah.
kind
that
of
was
like
that was
infighting.
good.
Thanks. That was good.
Should we add something?
Add a thing.
Yeah.
Should we add a location?
Yeah.
Sure.
Make it Christmas.
Okay.
United Nations.
A dystopian future ruled by, draw a random character card.
Oh my god.
A killer whale.
Suddenly Bugs is better.
Something Bugs is better.
So you guys know how like
What?
Ratatouille does that with the hair? Locusts get to do that with the blowhole.
What?
What's up?
So everything's run by whale.
What?
Yeah, so the
a
United
killer
Nations-
whale.
The United Nations is pointless.
Is
So-
kind of been,
entity?
yeah.
Because you can't swim.
But it's the knowledge of what they have.
Yeah. Wow, that card changed it for me.
Wow. Well, I think you win.
I think that,
I think I'm pointless now.
that card just said, no, you actually don't.
Actually,
One killer whale gets in office and the United Nations doesn't matter.
Hey, that's a slippery slope fallacy. You can't do that. We just have, you know.
Okay.
Making you-
You ready?
You go first.
Pick a movie character. Tow Mater from Cars.
Okay. Here we go.
Mater.
Shoots tear gas.
Okay.
out of this
Okay.
little gas
So you
hole.
want to talk about some?
Tow Mater? Oh, Who voices Tow Mater? Can someone Google
I don't
it?
know.
Larry the Cable Guy.
I don't know. if I've ever-
Larry the f***ing Cable Guy
Reba's
in a
son.
VO booth
I don't know if-
with all of Pixar
Yeah.
shooting tear gas.
I don't think I've ever heard his full God-given name. I've only heard Mater.
Tow Mater.
I didn't know it was Tow
If you've
Mater.
seen the movie, you
I
definitely.
thought you were like Larry the Cable Guy. You're like, I thought it was always just Larry Cable Guy.
I thought it was
didn't know
just
his name
Mater.
was-
I didn't realize it was Tow Mater.
Tow
He's a
Mater.
tow truck.
Right, but that also sounds like tomato.
Yeah.
Right, because he's rust red.
Anyways,
Don't talk down to me before you beat the shit out of me. Because I know you're gonna beat me.
talking down to you, I'm saying I
Well,
never-
you're saying my name is Tomato and it's Tow Mater.
I'm making fun of the Pixar movie. Okay, it's all screwed. Mater's gonna die because
Oh, no.
I have Aquaman, right?
Okay.
But get this, he has all the powers of Aquaman.
How did you get that?
I was like, you gotta be
crazy.
kidding me.
That's the
Well,
funniest thing.
I guess he
Aquaman,
wins.
but get this, he's Aquaman. So if you were
Yeah.
doubting it at all,
Yeah.
put those thoughts away. This is Aquaman.
Before you
through
put
and
those
through.
down, you were like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of you because I am Aquaman, and he has all the powers of Aquaman.
Okay.
Dude.
I
This
guess
is Aquaman through.
Do we
and
need a
through.
Tow Mater refresher? He's so charming.
He's really charming. I guess what matters is where.
It does matter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, let's do a where.
Mater definitely has the edge in the desert.
Yeah.
Aquaman has the edge in obvious water.
Oh my God, who wants to do it? Heart of the card?
Pick the location.
It's just like ocean.
Okay. I feel like Mater might have the edge here. The International Space Station.
Oh shit.
Oh
What the f- is that?
You got no water.
There's no water.
It's it's the space station that like orbits the Earth. It's,
Yeah, but those are little tiny tunnels.
You believe
Anyway,
that?
Tow Mater wins.
How does he win?
Because he doesn't breathe air.
Well, here's my thought. Like one, yeah, he
he's a
doesn't
car.
breathe air,
Neither
and
does
two, it's all
Aquaman.
about
He
like.
can breathe underwater, so he probably can breathe in
That's
space,
not how
too.
And we're
that
forgetting,
works.
you guys, we're forgetting this is Aquaman being Aquaman.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
shit.
not,
True.
But he's got all the powers of Aquaman.
which
so-
is kind of null in space. What fish are you talking to in space? Space fish?
They found something on one of the
Space
moons of
fish.
Jupiter. There's a bunch of like ice in Jupiter's moon, and there might be little things there. But I think Mater wins because like you get to prepare stuff, and you're on an international station. in space.
Okay, we're gonna do one challenge card just to change that shit up. Okay, let's see. Most entertaining character in a children's movie.
Okay, Aquaman.
How dare you confidently come in?
You're gonna stand here in front of cameras and say that you love Mater? Go ahead.
Oh no. The gauntlet.
no!
Oh my God.
I don't know what Andrew's feeling, but I'm on her
Cry.
side.
Oh my God, Shane.
What's wrong with me?
When she goes on the Cars ride at Disneyland, she cries when she sees it.
What's wrong with me? What is wrong with him?
He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. I love cars. I love cars.
He's good.
Isn't he Lightning McQueen's best friend? Not all of us can be Lightning McQueen, Shane. What?
You really didn't think
Some
about
of us are tomaters.
You really overlooked
You
that.
really aren't. You
Oh,
really
that
aren't a little
killed me. That killed me. I think like Aquaman won because of that.
No,
Okay.
those entertaining
Mater wins.
characters.
Mater wins.
100%.
Okay, wait, what if we did this? Let's see this.
We're gonna start with one of those.
Yeah, is that crazy?
No, it's not.
Is that
I love
crazy?
that. I love that.
Experiment? We're at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
So this isn't about fighting.
Maybe it's not about fighting. Maybe it's about who's eating the most.
You're back.
Oh, you guys are so screwed.
All right. I don't think these are gonna win, but I do need to put these into the fight. Identical twins. They're
Okay.
so hungry.
Okay.
That's not what the card says.
So that's 2 people, and they're carrying way too many grocery bags, so they can put some of the food in
Yeah.
the bag
Wow.
and eat it at the table.
Okay, a smart move. A smart move.
I think I can battle this, Tommy. And forgive me for how good this is about to be.
I'm-
So,
You're
who
gonna
is the
tomato
most?
their ass.
So Lightning Queen. No. Think of the most jail like hardened criminal you know from children's movies. We got Paddington Bear.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
He did his time. He did his nickel, and we've got him driving a garbage truck.
Okay.
So one, stinky.
filling that shit
Two,
up.
a lot of capacity.
Yeah.
And so any like marmalade sandwiches he finds, that's going straight to him.
He does famously eat those.
He does, and he likes it.
So we have a bear versus 2 twins.
Can we all
Or
maybe
twin twins.
submit to this
Yes.
fight?
Yeah.
I feel like
right.
I feel like we need to.
Feeling the pressure, eh?
Okay, so this is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah.
And here comes Bark Bark, 101 Dalmatians suffering from delusions of grandeur.
They think they're 100
So fucking back away.
Oh shit.
Okay? These Dalmatians don't know if they've eaten or have already eaten or
they
are
think they-
eating now.
They deserve more.
They're going nuts.
Well, I have a colony of ants
Okay.
that shoots lightning.
What?
Oh my God.
I mean, all you can eat buffet. They're getting everywhere. They're eating everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can
much
they can
smaller
they
bites
can get
than
into
my
small
dogs.
places. They're hiding. They're getting into the cracks and crevices.
Yeah.
Coming out, getting the stuff,
Oh, wow.
taking it back, and they're shooting
Okay.
lightning in the meantime.
And I have a Girl Scout
oh,
armed with a shotgun that shoots shotguns. Now, hear me out.
well, they all.
He,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I thought every single
My
one
dogs are grabbing the guns.
yeah.
their thumbs.
And they're shooting each other. My dogs are grabbing the guns.
Do the shotguns
That's
that
why you-
shoot out of the shotgun shoot shotguns?
Yeah, I think so. I think the spread is crazy.
Yeah.
I have too many confused dogs.
It's gonna render like nuts.
The Girl Scout, she's just been working all day, so she's probably pretty famished. So she's probably gonna.
Selling cookies.
Yeah, bitch. She doesn't eat the product.
Wow, you're such an ally for women
But
in this
see,
episode.
while she's busy shooting shotguns at people, those ants are going to get into those tagalongs.
Damn.
Yeah, when those ants get into those tagalongs, it's like one tagalong.
What was this part?
101
Yeah.
Dalmatians get into a box of tagalongs.
You underestimate the damage a colony of ants can do.
They
You
also can't have
underestimate
chocolate.
101.
You want 100 dogs eating chocolate? Who's cleaning that up? Is all I'm saying.
They're eating chocolate. They're going to die.
It's not my fault. And not my problem. Not my mess to clean up.
What?
I ain't cleaning it
Cruella
up.
DeVille
Yeah,
over here.
I ain't cleaning it up. I'm just here providing them. I'm dropping them off.
What?
I'm going, these dogs
Throwing
are
this garbage
unwell.
bag.
Get them out of here.
Hey, Grandpa, how was Golden Corral?
Lightning ants. I will say about the ants. Now, ant colonies, they are pretty reliant on having like an ant queen. Paddington is British. He knows a little something about having a dead queen. So I feel like that's an automatic negate right there.
What?
Yeah.
What about Jack and Jill?
They're just 2 girls with bags at the Golden Corral.
Can we please just
They're
get
just
some food?
hanging out. Yeah, they're like,
The dogs are like biting.
oh God.
They might actually just sort of like sneak in undetected in the chaos of like animals, a garbage truck, a Girl Scout.
Yeah, they're over at the omelet
like
bar
Girl Scout.
scooping them into their plastic.
I guess no one's dying because if you're shooting a shotgun of shotguns, you're just getting, like, it's like big nerves.
Yeah.
getting clubbed.
I think you're
you
going to
get
die
clubbed,
from
But there's no bullet.
a shotgun moving at bullet speed at your face is probably going to kill you.
That's probably actually arguably worse than a
I
bullet.
think it's actually
buckshot.
pretty bad.
Blunt force of it.
Yeah, well, I'm not
probably dodge
inside.
it.
I just dropped them off. So
So in your scenario, it's you versus all of us, but your weapon is the dogs.
I'm actually not there, so...
I just dropped them off.
Yeah. Paddington's here,
I'll
and it's
pick
not
them
my
up.
fault.
Yeah, I'll pick
actually.
them up when
Pick
they're
which
done.
ones. Yeah,
I
when
like
you're
how
done.
we're just at
Couple
a
hours.
buffet. The buffet seems to have zero implications on anything right now.
You're
we
just
add
checking to make
something
sure
to the
you finish
buffet?
your plate.
Add a purple.
Add a purple? A T-Rex stampede comes through. So I think the ants will
Ants are
survive
gonna
because
survive
they're
that.
small.
There goes the
made you
garbage
win.
truck, yeah.
Everybody else getting kind of
Because my
Paddington's dead for
dogs
sure.
are having delusions, and they're like, "Do you see a T-Rex or am I crazy?" Cut that.
We're not cutting jokes just because they're bad.
Yeah, taking myself out of this because I think Paddington's gets wrecked by the T-Rexes. I think the Girl Scouts and the two people over there, like,
The
if I've seen
twins?
the twins. Okay, so I've seen Jurassic Park. I've seen people hide from dinosaurs, and I think ants are probably safe, but T-Rexes do have +5 resistance to lightning.
Yeah, the Girl Scouts getting crushed. The twins are getting crushed. The ants are getting crushed. Like, if you want to be honest.
I don't like being honest, but I will for now. Okay.
So I guess the ants win.
I guess the ants is the answer.
Wow.
An applause.
Put him over there. Put him over there. Coolest in the room.
Okay.
The category is coolest in the room.
I'll go first because it's gonna be tough. So I have I have Jar Jar Binks, and he can summon anything from eBay. So
Summon.
summon anything from eBay, guys. Misa thinks I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Misa found a bunch of vinyl records and some vintage clothes.
Oh my God!
Who's fighting Jar Jar Binks?
Okay.
This can be a battle royale. Kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
This is just
Oh no! Oh, but we're looking for like
murder.
who's coolest, right?
This is murder of Jar Jar Binks. Who's gonna murder Jar Jar Binks?
Oh man.
Are we still doing who's cool?
Coolest in the room.
Okay, can I ask a question to the room?
Sure.
Yes.
Who do you think right now, currently,
Okay.
my boss is?
What?
What?
Because my card is my boss.
I thought I was your boss.
Who's the funniest for this?
I would say in this moment, in
I would
this
think
very
the director
moment,
of this video.
in
Yeah.
this moment, Spencer is your boss.
Yeah.
So Spencer,
Okay.
Okay, pretty cool.
pretty cool, armed with a shotgun that shoots live fish.
Why do you have the shotgun?
Why is
Shotgun.
How sick is that shit?
I'm telling you though, you're gonna shoot those fish, and Jar Jar Binks is just gonna eat them.
I'm not gonna shoot those fish.
And he's not even gonna.
Spencer
Always a
is.
big-
But imagine Jar Jar Binks in a vintage TLC shirt.
But imagine Spencer shooting fish.
That's pretty cool.
Like literally shooting fish. And he's
would change
probably
my
just like chill about it too.
But Jar Jar Binks ordered some Jinko jeans off of eBay.
They're back.
Rocking those, yeah.
So did Spence. Who cares? Okay, who's gonna
Also has access to everything on eBay.
He has access to it, but he can't.
can't summon it?
It takes
He
2
has
weeks to
access to
get
it, but he
here.
can't summon it, Alex.
He's got a bid on
2
it,
weeks to
dude.
get-
He's
yeah,
not
he's
gonna
gotta
He
wait
has
win.
on it.
access to it. He can't summon it.
Yeah, we all have access to it. Okay.
I don't. I'm not allowed in it.
Spencer's shooting fish. It's crazy. Head of
Okay.
Smosh Games shooting fish.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, shit.
I'm coming. A new challenger enters the ring. Okay.
The coolest thing in the room.
The coolest thing in the room. A college a cappella group. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you guys.
So embarrassing.
Shun,
And it's just,
I didn't think it could get more annoying
Watch
than Jar Jar
this.
Binks.
heals 100 times faster than normal. So all of
That's
that,
what you
all
put
of the,
down.
all of
All
the
the
gags,
fish.
all of that, all the hate that they get, they're gonna heal twice as 100 times faster. They're gonna replenish themselves and they're gonna keep doing songs.
This is worse than what
They're
I said.
doing Chapel Road now.
This-
They're doing Sabrina Carpenter.
This
yes.
is worse than what I said. Tomater. I love tomater on screen.
One of them's gonna be like, oh, I lost my voice, and it's back.
Oh my God. It's back. Yeah,
It's back.
Nodes, bitch. Yeah, right. No. They're
Oh
healing
no,
it.
that's the least cool thing.
H-O-T-T.
I would
Yeah.
like to throw into here.
I would be happy
a
if you did.
reggae band.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Inside a giant hamster ball.
Wait.
Okay,
Very
that's
cool.
that.
They all have
like
to
that a
work
lot.
together to roll around.
And play music.
And play-
All one big steel
Music.
drum where they have to like hit the different sides of it.
They're playing, but all you hear is like, can't you believe it? You're like, what are they? Is that Bob Marley?
We need to get them some air.
There's just a guy, like, as they're like
Yeah.
rolling, there's like,
Yes.
I don't know if that's like, whoa, how cool is that?
That's kind of sick.
I
It's
think
more
initially-
like, oh no,
I feel like
they're
it's a David.
stuck in there.
David Blaine act at
They're
this
all
point.
concussed from the steel drum, bouncing around, hitting him in the face.
All right, I've been saving this one, and I hope you guys aren't too mad at me for how kind of cool this is.
Okay.
So we've got from the Avengers movies, Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
Whoa.
Chris Hemsworth is Thor, and he's got everything, and he's like, but he's very tired, and he hasn't slept in 6 days. And so when you think about how cool he is, what's cooler than not trying? So he's actually like, I'm kind of sleep. It's pretty. I was in that film in that cinema. And you'd be like, whoa! He is, and that's what makes it cool. But Chris Hemsworth has Mjolnir.
Oh.
You got no trout flying through the sky.
I forgot to mention. So Chris Hemsworth has some trout.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What do you think is the coolest thing? Like
It's not Jar Jar Binks, Matt.
I know, but if it's something that can be ordered on eBay, then
UN.
it's right there.
Yeah, but what
That's
is
my
on
power.
eBay? What do you?
Oh,
Everything
buddy.
is on eBay.
You order
Animation
things
sells.
on eBay.
I can sell
Have you?
anything on eBay.
No.
I've ordered things on eBay.
I've ordered.
You
things
have?
on eBay.
Spencer,
Ages ago.
can someone look up? Can
Ages
you even
ago.
order? Can you get a private jet off of eBay?
No way.
Can you get a yacht?
No way.
You can't buy a jet on eBay.
Oh my
You can
god.
buy a sword on eBay, and Jar Jar with a sword.
No. Okay, I'm in. I'm in. That's all I
it?
needed.
Guys,
That's all I
Summoning a
needed.
private
should
jet
get one.
immediately.
Yeah, summon a private jet. But here comes a big ass shark head to your face through a shotgun.
Oh, sorry. Are we talking about shark heads? Because I'm gonna add a second black card because that's the new rule that I've added now. Chris Hemsworth also has the head of a shark. Oh. He's like, I've got a shark
well, you
head.
guys
and
need
I've
to get your
decided-
card.
Literally a street shark.
Okay.
I'm street shark named Desire. and
Okay,
I'm
but what if I
black-eyed.
added? What if Spencer had literal jazz hands?
What does that mean?
Like little
I mean,
saxophones?
now I
The
know.
acapella group is over here.
I know.
Yeah.
How funny is this card? Literal jazz. So
Is
it's
that
like
saxophones?
it's like. da-ding.
Well, he can't shoot the gun.
Yeah, I can't.
It's about the fingers.
Jazz
I'm not
hands
playing that
can't
card.
Okay,
shoot
well,
guns.
Jar Jar
Okay.
Binks has only one leg.
Okay. But what if the reggae band inside the giant hamster ball bottom half has 2 extra arms?
Tommy, I don't want to one-up you again.
Bottom
but,
half has two extra.
How did you get top half
Tommy.
and bottom half card?
Tommy, this Chris Hemsworth also has 6 extra arms.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll tell you about this. Spencer has an armed shotgun that shoots fish with literal jazz hands, super endurance, unaffected by impact, throws knives, and is 3 stories tall.
Yeah, she has the whole.
Yeah,
box
well,
set.
check this out. I'm gonna put this down, and now I'm gonna read it. He also is armed with a kitten cannon.
Oh, it's so good at killing
cool.
kittens.
It's addicting games, and we're bringing it back.
Okay.
Wait,
gonna do anything
an
to your
eBay
group
card
of
can't win the most
singers?
cool.
I don't need to empower them any more than they've been empowered already.
With the power of
I'll be
song.
honest. I need to take them
need
down
just-
a notch. Yeah. Okay, can we get a recap? It's Chris Hemsworth,
Hemsworth hasn't
Jar Jar
slept in-
Binks, college a cappella group, reggae
Reggae.
band,
Spencer.
Spencer.
Who do you want? Like, who seems the coolest to like hang out with?
Coolest in the room is the category.
I want things that have 0 guns to hang out with.
Well, a gun that shoots fish is more just like fish. It's not like a
That's
gun.
true.
If you think about it. Like there's nothing.
All
it's just-
right.
I didn't think about it
So we
that
make
way.
it that you can't vote for yourself.
Okay.
If you can't vote for yourself, all right. Does anyone want to go first?
If I can't vote for myself, I'd vote for reggae.
I was gonna vote for reggae too.
I was gonna vote for Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer with a shotgun that shoots fish is pretty cool.
All right, and I was gonna shoot for Spencer. So we have
What a
we have a
tie.
battle that we
Angela,
need
you gotta vote.
We need to do one more
Okay.
thing.
Okay, so
I'll vote
now
for the acapella group, so my
now
vote goes
a
nowhere.
reggae band that's stuck in a hamster ball versus Spencer with a shotgun that shoots fish. What's their next challenge? I think we should do a new challenge.
New category? Ballroom dancing.
Mine is in a ball.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That isn't ballroom!
Okay.
Ballroom? Ballroom?
Yeah, but
It's
I'm stupid,
ballroom.
and that sounds cool.
It's a room that is a ball.
Think about
Ballroom.
your friend Spencer doing the waltz, shooting sharks.
It's pretty cool.
Spencer,
Well,
have
it's
you
not
ever-
about cool
Can you do
anymore.
the waltz? Yeah.
Spencer,
Yeah, Spencer, what's your ballroom dancing skill level?
You did cotillion. That's huge.
Are you
Actually,
dead
that's-
serious?
that's
It's
kinda
they train
wild.
you how to be like high class.
It's like finishing school.
and that ball is just gonna roll. It can't be on tempo.
I had no idea about this lore.
Is that where you got your like ally vibe?
Yeah.
Well, you know which fork is the salad fork. No, I don't. Holy shit.
So when you watch Downton Abbey, are you like, I know this?
Honestly, I've been really on board with the reggae. That's insane lore, Spencer, that you actually went to cotillion. Like, that makes me think that ballroom dancing is maybe your thing. Or someone else's opinion, too. Now you guys talk.
The tension in this room. You can hear a needle drop.
Room tone.
The tension in this room is absolutely incredible.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Spencer. I had no idea.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, Reggae.
It's all right. Congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah, you did it.
Spencer, you
Thanks,
did
Spence.
it. You did it.
Okay, so we're gonna do one more round. It's gonna be Battle Royale. We can use old fighters that we've already used or introduce new fighters, but it's a fight to the death, plain and simple. This is Death Battle. Just kidding.
All right, guys. I'll throw it out first. If you guys want. All right. I've got Dumbo.
No.
Okay.
Ooh, I just
What
got
is
so
it doing?
spooked.
But Dumbo has huge tusks sticking out of their mouth, which just means Dumbo's an adult now.
A mammoth. Not a
Oh, I'm so excited.
An elephant.
Wait, Dumbo.
He's not
I
bigger.
unfortunately also was like, so mammoth.
Mammoth.
So a mammoth.
So Dumbo has huge tusks coming out of their mouth, which just means
Wow.
the
Did the ears stay?
ears have gotten bigger. Imagine full-grown Dumbo, but still can fly. A full-on elephant flying around.
Oh, like an airborne, straight up
Damn it!
murder elephant. Wow.
Yeah.
Do we even need to continue?
Damn it!
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Okay.
Okay,
You can do this.
Olympic gymnast.
Okay, which one?
Yeah. Pick one.
Any of them, because 3 of them.
Wow.
Oh. Are they all on the same team or are they from different teams?
I'm gonna say the United 5, or what is their nickname? The 6?
The Avengers.
Fuck around and find out.
We're gonna find out.
So it's 3 different.
No, I think it's like Gabby,
Simone,
Simone.
Okay.
McKinnon.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a pro at all of their names, but there's 3 of them.
Boom.
Okay.
So it's like a totally
Pretty good.
spies situation, I guess.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
Clover, the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I recognize that we have an elephant
That's fly. That can fly.
that's flying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're flying.
They do. Simone can reach 12 feet in the air.
Oh my gosh! Wait, can I just say 3 of Simone Biles?
Wait.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
That's as tall as a regular person.
That's good.
They're all
And
stacked
can
on top of
fly
each other.
as taller than others.
Pretty close to flying.
That's pretty okay. I've been very proud of this combo, and I feel like it could at least pose a chance against y'all too.
Okay.
Think about how big, I don't know, like China is. Pretty huge, right?
Really big.
Really, thank you, Chance. Yes, it's really big. Great Wall of China, that's 13,000 miles. It's insane. Yeah. Yeah.
Really
Really big, Mrs. Narcissa. When you think about like what if one person saved all of China? That's Mulan. That's one powerful individual.
Okay, that's actually
Now,
huge.
It is huge. Thank you. You're very good at knowing size of things. Thank you.
Okay, what does Mulan have?
So Mulan, one, the gumption.
That's not on
the
your card.
audacity.
What's on the card?
You're gonna feel so silly when it is. So she took down this entire horde of the Huns using a fireworks situation, like a mortar on a snowfield, right?
Yeah.
Mortar, one-time use. Think about giant laser cannon. So good at aiming at different types of terrain or the sky, taking down anything.
But there's only one of her, so.
Yeah, but she killed 1 trillion Huns in that movie.
I got 3 of them.
What?
I would like to submit the devil.
Okay.
Just trying to trick you.
Okay.
So we've got the devil, and just to make it fair, I will be
You're
using.
nerfing yourself?
I will. You'll see. To make it fair, top half is.
Oh my God.
Okay, hear me out.
Oh my
Hear
God.
me out.
Come on.
Hear me out. The devil top half is no legs. That makes sense.
Okay.
So it's just the
So
devil.
it's just the devil.
Yes.
okay.
I wanted it to be fair.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate
shouldn't
that.
have another thing.
Okay.
I'm dying. I thought you were gonna put down the devil, no legs.
No legs.
If anyone has someone with a fiddle, we can.
Oh.
We can win.
Any
Listen,
Southern boy.
What I'm reading is you have 1 Mulan, 1 Dumbo, 1 devil. I have 3 Simone Biles, so.
Okay. We got an invisible Boy Scout.
Ooh.
So listen.
Where is he?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you
And
guys
he's
feel
trained
like
it.
somebody's fucking in here?
But you just you're like, gee willikers, oh boy. Like,
Everybody looks at their shoes, there's a new kind of knot, and you're like, who the
Oh man, that tent is pitching itself.
Yeah.
is that a sheep shank?
I know I'm sound
but his
crazy.
badges aren't invisible.
The
You just know what he can do? You're like,
His
oh
whole
god.
outfit is
He's so good at
Still there.
sportsmanlike conduct. We're screwed.
And if it's the boy from Up, then he's
We're done. He's also flying.
He's also
You're right.
flying.
No.
I'm dying.
Right.
I just feel like the vibes in this room are kind of weird. Like maybe there's a Boy Scout here.
Someone under.
It's like a kid.
that's
Everybody knows that the devil is always trying to trick you. So.
Right.
That's true. And
That's
I
tough.
don't. Yeah.
This is a hard group.
I will say the Boy Scout, if they're following their tenets, I feel like the devil wouldn't be able to get to them.
Yeah.
Honor, it's the code.
Honorable.
True.
Yeah, it feels like the devil
temptation
top half
there.
No,
is
we
everything.
know that.
Yeah.
It feels like the devil. What?
The devil top half is what? What is the whole thing?
No list.
the
No,
devil.
these canceled each other.
just
These
doesn't
are
have legs.
nothing.
Top
It's
half.
just the devil.
Just so
They're
you
right
know,
where
his
they would
torso.
normally be.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
torso does not have legs.
Got it.
Here's what's crazy is that a bunch of ants that shoot lightning and a locust plague of jellyfish are both going to take out most of these things. Maybe the devil can do some shit.
Mulan's real good at swarms of people.
Oh, she got a
Should we
laser.
add a location
Yeah.
on the back of a giant turtle?
Wow.
You know what? Mulan does have friends with dragon and cricket. You mix dragon and cricket together, that's basically
That's
turtle.
basically turtle.
Honestly, Chance, I really appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Who's faster on a turtle?
Not the turtle.
I don't know. I'm just like what? Did anyone get stronger because we're on a turtle?
I don't think it affected.
I think
No one got
it's like a melee
Anyone
stage.
gets stronger because
Yeah.
we're on a turtle.
Oh yeah.
It's like a pose.
It's like putting a play.
pose.
It's like putting a play
Yeah.
in like a 3/4 thrust versus the round. It
Yeah.
just changes.
Boy Scout versus Mulan.
Dude,
That
Aquaman
one, like,
lives.
weird whispered
Aquaman
voice.
would have gotten more powerful on a turtle, but Aquaman lives.
What if we just changed it to who we want to date?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that takes out.
We have an invisible Boy Scout on the
Okay.
field.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well,
I'm trying to think of another way. I want there to be a clear winner.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna go around and say who we think is the winner, and you can't vote for yourself. Cool?
Okay.
Go for it, Ange.
Maybe I was raised in the church and I just fear the devil. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go, but this Dumbo is pretty powerful. I'm gonna go the devil.
I think the way this fight's going down is Dumbo's flying around, maybe takes out one of the Simone Biles before Mulan
Still two more.
shoots him down with the laser.
Yeah, definitely.
I think then Mulan with the laser from far away is going to be able to get another one of the Simone Biles.
Yeah.
I'd say at
Okay, so
least.
still one more. One gold medal.
And then, the Invisible Boy Scout might be able to sneak up on Mulan while this is all going on.
the sleeper
Sneak up with
hold. Yeah. Make her look to the left. Yeah.
What about the devil?
The problem with the devil
Yeah.
is that, if this isn't in hell, how can is the devil able to physically
Good
be doing
point.
stuff, or is he kind of like
Yeah,
manipulated?
pulling the
Maybe this
strings.
was all orchestrated
That's what I
by
was
the
thinking.
devil.
And I actually think if Simone had to take on the devil,
She
I
might.
think
She
she'd
could.
win.
Oh, I think so too. That's beautiful.
In a weird twist, it's possible that Simone Biles could win this.
Well, here's my thing. That's making me like turn my opinion a little bit. But like when we're talking about this super fight, it's all fun and games. But if we think about this fight really happening, like these are good people fighting for what they believe in. And violence is not the answer. You know who wins when there is violence of any kind?
The
That wasn't necessary?
devil.
The devil, because he's trying to trick you.
That's what I was scared about. That's
Right,
why I
the
think
devil's
I
I was
said it.
afraid of this,
no
yeah.
matter what.
kind of
here.
afraid.
Yeah, but I think that's why Simone Biles can pull it out because she's not trying to fight. She's not trying to fight. Mulan's, you're armed with a laser gun, you're trying to fight. Dumbo, you have Tusk, you're flying around, you're
She's
trying to
just
fight.
trying to spin.
So Invisible Boy Scout, unfortunately, he's got too much shit going on. He's gonna try to fight. He's gonna start fires.
True, his
Yeah,
parents are getting
he's just
divorced.
gonna-
It's
yeah,
his
He's
fault.
gonna try to fight. He's gonna try to kill someone.
He's just gonna die.
He's gonna die,
gonna
unfortunately.
Just like
Not
Abe.
even on purpose. He's invisible. You hit him.
Yeah.
It's probably between Simone Biles and,
I
the
don't
devil.
think Simone is gonna be trying.
So you three on camera are gonna vote between Simone Biles and the devil.
All right.
There's three of you, so one of us will win.
Who do we think would win, the devil or Simone Biles? Three Simone
Oh, I
Biles.
forgot.
There's
Yeah, there's
three of
three of
them, but out of three Simone Biles, can any of them be tempted? I don't think so.
I think one of them will fall to darkness.
I think.
One of the Simone Biles is gonna fall to darkness.
Here's the thing. We can all be tricked. We can all be tricked.
Thank God I picked three Simones.
Do you wanna all say our vote on the count of three so it's like, fair?
Yes.
Okay, it was like 1, 2, 3 word.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you voting for who you want to win or who you think will win?
Who I think would win?
I think we'll.
Angela, it's who I think.
I don't know why I said
We're
that.
putting
Don't
emotions
skew it.
aside.
Yeah. This is tough.
And this
It's,
is
I'm
impersonal.
I'm using only logic.
okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1. The devil.
I think the devil is gonna ultimately.
I tried to say Simone and I said the devil. I think he tricked me.
Oh, wow. So we won.
I did hear-
We won.
So we won.
The devil won.
The devil wins!
Wow.
We're here at Smosh Games. Let you
Simone,
know.
just know that we want you to win, though.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I think actually, if there was one Simone Biles, I'd believe in that more. But with one of
Whoa.
with 3, there's the
With a dark
chances of one of them
Simone.
getting,
Chances.
and then they're fighting amongst each other.
So easy to
Shit,
get
so I
confused.
should have just picked Simone Biles is really, really good looking.
She is.
Oh my
Well,
Or
that's
shoots
a given.
glitter. Yeah.
That's the same.
shoots
That's the
glitter.
same as this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that doesn't get off. Because he would try to bring light back to
This
the
game is
house.
so
right.
fun.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. How did everyone like that game?
That was
Fun.
I had so much fun. You guys are my best friends.
If you want to see us play different versions of this, let us know in the comments. And also let us know if you think Simone Biles or the devil wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 people in this world.
It's,
People who love tomato and people who don't. See? Switched it.
you did switch it on me.
Bye.